All right, we're going to kick things off with a really special session. One of the things I love about OZY is the OZY Genius Awards, which we started several years ago. And I've been at OZY since the very beginning, employee #1, and we've always wanted to discover rising stars and profile young people doing awesome things to change the world. So a few years ago, we started a scholarship program to fund 10 college kids to pursue their wildest ideas for the summer. And we called it the OZY Genius Awards, presented by our friends at Chevrolet. Now, introducing you to the geniuses of tomorrow will be two of our genius judges, two renowned educators, Cami Anderson and Dr. Monique Umphrey. So here you go. Welcome to the OZY Genius Class of 2021.
Hi out there, welcome to the OZY Genius Award announcement. I could not be more excited to be here with my fellow judge and awesome fellow panelist, Dr. Monique Umphrey. Hi, Dr. Umphrey.
Hello, Cami. Hello. I'm excited to be here today.
So exciting, right?
Yes. This is the moment we've been waiting for.
No question. Well, we are T-minus 10 minutes from the big reveal. But before we introduce the incredible young people that we are blessed to share this stage with, we're going to tell you a little bit about ourselves and about the award. So Dr. Umphrey, I wanted to start with you. You have such an incredible story. You're currently the president of a community college, but you described yourself to me as a non-traditional community college president. So I thought that was pretty cool. Tell our viewers more about who you are and why you're a judge.
Well, thank you, Cami. I started off my professional career as a software developer. So I spent the first 14 years of my career as a software developer. It was interesting being able to dig deeply, developing code and understanding patterns and being able to leverage technology to recognize patterns and data and understanding people and technology really set the platform for my life. And along the way, I was able to also serve as an adjunct teaching. I was able to go back and pursue my master's and my doctorate, and that set the stage for me. I fell in love with students along the way, and that really set the tone for a new career pathway for me. And I feel very blessed because I feel I'm one of those lucky people that was able to pursue a passion. And I'm one of the lucky people that is able to help other people find their passion. Think back to when I was in college and how I had people that pushed me. At the time, I felt they were a little pushy. But they saw things in me that I didn't see in myself. And so because of them, I was able to strive for more. And that's why I think about this event today. I'm really excited when I think about the genius that we see in each one of our finalists. And so I'm really excited to be here as a judge and as a moderator today, and to be able to share in the excitement of our finalists. And like I said, I have the pleasure of serving as the president at Houston Community College and helping students realize their academic and career goals. So I'm definitely a non-traditional college president.
Love it. I love it. It's so great to share this stage with you, Dr. Umphrey. I too am really excited to be here. I am heartened by, inspired by, and downright ready to run around the block 3 times because of the quality, depth, diversity, and boldness of the applications we received this year for the OZY Genius Awards. I'm Cami Anderson. I've been a lifelong educator. I was a middle school teacher back in the day, a theater person, an athlete, and after suing the University of California for Title IX discrimination as a college senior, so go activists, I joined Teach for America and also have served as the executive director there, the chief program officer at New Leaders for New Schools. In between there, I helped run Cory Booker's first campaign for mayor, the one we lost. So leadership's all about resilience, and then served as the superintendent of alternative high schools in New York City and the superintendent in Newark. And now I run an organization called Third Way Solutions, and I get the pleasure of working with OZY on the entire Reset America agenda, which is a set of programming really rethinking our institutions end to end with equity at the core, with racial justice at the core. And it's been a really incredible thing to join the OZY family. We just wanted to make sure folks out there knew a couple things about the award itself, because it's super cool. So I'm going to tell a few things, and I'm going to toss it to Dr. Umphrey to share some more. This award comes with $10,000, which I have to say, as I think back on my own big ideas as a college senior a long, long time ago, that would have been such a catalytic moment to be able to use those resources to kick off my big ideas. We had thousands and thousands of incredible applicants. The 10 that we're going to announce today were in a crowded and amazing field. They also join alumni like Amanda Gorman, who is a past recipient, and they will receive mentoring and support to take their idea from concept to fruition. Although something tells me most of the folks here today don't need any of that. We'll all be working for them in about 5 minutes. So the award itself is prestigious, and our hope is that it really does catalyze the kind of change we need to see in the world. Dr. Umphrey, any other comments you wanted to make before we flood this stage with a ton of star power besides us?
Well, I was just going to say that one of the reasons that I decided to become a judge for the OZY Awards is I really love the fact that they were recognizing the genius in the finalist. And oftentimes we look at genius from a very narrow scope. But when I thought about how they were recognizing genius amongst the finalists, and when I looked at how they were analyzing the finalists and looking at the impact, it was very impressive to me. And being able to help these students take their ideas, as you said, each one of them is a catalyst for change. And when you talked about social justice and activism, it was really important to me to be able to help see these students realize their dreams and help them to be on that national stage and have that opportunity to take their ideas and really scale them. So seeing each one of these students, each one of these college students, they're amazing in their own right, but understanding that they're already catalysts for change. They're just, like you said, they're already amazing, but helping them to get that national platform and being able to just set the world on fire. I'm so excited for each one of them. Absolutely.
So Dr. Umphrey, you have done an awesome job. And if I had a drum, I would do a drum roll, but I don't. So without further ado, we would love to welcome to the virtual OZY Fest 2021 stage, our OZY Genius Award winners 2021.
One more thing I think we better say before we announce our
Sure.
finalists is announce who the other judges were.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
So we had a fantastic panel of judges. So our panel includes Jalen Rose, Caddy K, and Padma Lakshmi. Yep,
as well as Mark Lazary, Carmen Yulene Cruz, and of course, Dr. Umphrey, myself. It was an esteemed group, and we had a really tough job to narrow it down to these 10 awesome winners. So we're going to bring them to the stage, and we're going to introduce them one by one.
Absolutely. All right, it's time. What you've been waiting for.
All the snaps, all the claps. I wish we were in person so that we could celebrate you all in that way, but we'll settle for Zoom. So welcome to the OZY stage, and to all of our great fans out there. Thank you, by the way, for all your comments. Thank you for being here. Here are the OZY Genius Award winners 2021. One last round of applause for you all. I'm going to have the pleasure of introducing 5 of them. I'm going to tell you a little bit about them and their project. And then you'll get to hear from them directly about what the OZY Genius Award means to them. So without further ado, our first OZY Genius Award winner is Dylan Nellis. Dylan developed a comprehensive, hi Dylan, a comprehensive online essay course to help young people get into college. I would have needed that, Dylan, at my stage. Through the OGA Award, Dylan has aspirations to offer her course to 10,000 students in what we call Title I schools. So those are the schools with young people who are living below the poverty level, so that she can give 400 courses away free of charge to those seeking college applications. So Dylan, congratulations, and tell us a couple sentences about why the OZY Genius Award is so important to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So after I created my college essay course, it has been my mission to impact as many first generation and low income students as possible. And so OZY has made my dream come true, as I'm now able to provide my course to 10,000 students across 400 Title I high schools. So I am extremely grateful for this opportunity. So thank you so much.
Dylan, amazing. And as someone who's been in education her whole career, we're really thrilled for you. Our second OZY Genius Award winner is Dan Edgars. Dan is an educational trans awareness activist. And with his OZY Genius Award, he's going to continue work he's already done to create a program to educate professionals on trans history, identity, and equity. And we sadly need more of that, but we're grateful we have leaders like Dan. Through the OGAs, Dan will be able to create a holistic program that takes into account interviews, surveys, social media, group discussions, and to engage trans people from a multitude of experience to help him design this course so that it really reflects the diversity within the trans community and helps to educate those who have not necessarily had the exposure or understanding they need to. So Dan, you're amazing. Thank you for applying. Congratulations. Tell us what the OZY Genius Award means to you.
I'm so absolutely honored to be an OZY Genius because I know that hate and fear stem from a lack of knowledge and understanding. So I am so excited to use my award to help educate people on the realities of trans identity and history in order to help bridge that gap from ignorance and to equity.
Amazing. Dan, thank you for applying and welcome to the OZY family. Our third OZY Genius Award winner is Gabrielle Sarahashi. Gabrielle is building a free-to-use communications technology to make it easier for those who are in the correction system to communicate for free. Some people may not know that there's a lot of money and profit motive that prevents those who are connected to the criminal justice system from being able to communicate with their families. Something I know from my own family. So this is an incredible innovation. I know it's already underway, and with the resources of OGA, Gabrielle is going to expand the pilot that they've begun and move it into other states and other localities. So Gabrielle, just a personal note, I'm really amazed and excited to see this project, and tell us what the award will mean for you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm honestly just very grateful for the opportunity to, keep dedicating myself to the creation of a more humane and rehabilitative correction system through the work we do at Emilio. And thanks to OZY, I just feel like we're one step closer to actually reconnecting incarcerated people, not only with their families, but also with vital resources on the outside. And it's all going to be for free for the first time ever. So thank you.
Thank you. Inspiring idea. And everyone at home, you're starting to see why being a judge was amazing and impossible. So many incredible ideas and incredible leaders. The next winner is Marcinia Johnson. And Marcinia is going to collaborate with local low-income organization to provide housing for senior citizens in her community. Marcinia is already an activist and an inspiring leader, and this funding will help her increase her work in reducing homelessness So Marcinia, we're grateful for you, and we would love to hear from you what this award will do to help you make an even bigger impact.
Oh, hi everyone. I am Marcia Johnson, a junior political science major from Bennett College. And I am excited to be an OZY Genius is because I am granted the opportunity to start my project, which is on anti-gentrification. And I thank God and all my supporters. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcinia. We really appreciate your activism and your leadership. And then my final OZY Genius Award winner before I turn it over to Dr. Umphrey is Brandy Merriweather. Brandy, good job. Brandy will create a Gen Z focused nonprofit firm that will allow publicists, multicultural agencies, and creators to have the resources and community they need to broaden their impact. She herself is already a PR professional, and she wants to give back and create a collaborative using the resources so that younger and diverse folks are shaping our messages and our media. So Brandy, we honor you today, and we would love to hear what this award will mean for you.
Yes, thank you. I am excited because creator equality has a closer opportunity to truly impact lots of industries, creators, and even influence many generations of future geniuses. I love what God has done in my life, and I'm ready to be a blessing to others with the assistance of OZY and Chevrolet. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Dr. Umphrey, you're up for your 5, and the hits will keep coming.
All right. So our next finalist is Tony Shu. Tony's project is to work towards ending young adult homelessness through purposeful transitional employment and financial empowerment. Through the OGAs, Tony will be able to pilot his new project and program, the Break Time Core, which is a 30-week transitional employment and job training program. Tony, if you could share with us why you're excited to be an OZY Genius Award winner.
I'm beyond grateful to be an OZY Genius and continue my work to break the cycle of young adult homelessness through transitional employment. Every young adult deserves the chance to work with dignity, to discover their purpose, and to contribute to their community. And I want to thank OZY for investing in young adults experiencing homelessness and all young people. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Tony. All right, our next award winner is Grace Fisher. Grace's project is to bring art, music, and dance to kids living with disabilities. Through the OZY Awards, Grace will travel across the country and share a documentary along with Q&A that will help educate others that people living with disabilities can live a productive and full life. Grace, if you could share with us why you're excited to be an OZY Genius Award winner.
I am so excited to be an OZY Genius Award winner so I can show the world how the arts can provide an accessible space for disability inclusion and empowerment. My nonprofit is doing this in my community, and I'm so grateful to OZY for giving me the chance to spread this work throughout the country and beyond.
Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you. All right, our next Genius Award winner is Joel Baraka. Joel has created a learning modules board game focused on the local primary education curriculum for youths in Uganda. With his OZY Award, Joel will distribute 650 of these modules to 3,500 children. Joel, if you could share with us why you're excited to be an OZY Award winner.
Thank you so much, and I'm truly honored to be able to receive this year's OZY Genius Award. And I grew up in a refugee camp, and one of the biggest problems I faced was lack of enough learning resources. And as we know, with the pandemic, there has been a lot of challenges with children in local communities. And so this award really means one thing to me, and that is a big win for children in local communities. And for me, being able to provide the 650 games, it will be an honor to continue to help other children who are at this advantage. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel. Thank you. Our next Genius Award winner is Arlene Lopez. Arlene has created an app that addresses the language barrier between limited English proficiency patients and their healthcare providers that will help provide better patient experiences and outcomes. Through the OZY Genius Awards, Arlene will be able to expand app development and a volunteer base of over 100 individuals serving clinics in the Essex County by August. So Arlene, if you could share with us why you're excited about being an OZY Award winner.
Yes, I'm truly honored to be here among these amazing college students. On behalf of the Language Connection team, we thank everyone who has supported us. This organization was created for the community and by the community, and we're excited to address the language disparity to promote equity in healthcare. Thank you so much, OZY.
Thank you. I feel like I've rushed through the award winners. I was trying not to get emotional when Grace gave her award. Your name is fitting, Grace. I'll just stop there. All of you are amazing, but all of you are amazing. I'm just trying to move forward. Each one of you is impacting me by the impact that you all will have. We'll continue moving forward with our last OZY Award winner, who is Antonia Ginsberg Klimt. Through her Genius Award, she wishes to increase the implementation of solar panel systems in the US through her patented technology. With her award,
patent pending.
I'm sorry?
It's patent pending. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Not yet officially patented, but hopefully.
We're working on it. So with the award, Antonia will be able to create a solar carport system for the new College of Florida. So Antonia, if you could share with us why you're excited about being an OZY Genius Award winner.
Thank you so much, Cami and Dr. Umphrey, and to all the OZY judges. Having an OZY Genius title is not only a tremendous honor for all of us, but for me, it also excites me to know that it puts New College of Florida on the map for our STEM programs, inspiring young future scientists wanting to make a difference in our current energy crisis. So this award is dedicated to my family, friends, parents, professors, Pineview, New College, and my new crew team. So everyone has been so tremendous and great. So thank you so much, OZY, for providing us this opportunity.
Thank you, Antonia. So Cami, you tell me, but these finalists are amazing. When I hear about the impact that they're about to make on the world, whether it's through STEM or social justice and activism, PR campaigns, advocacy, education, they're about to set the world on fire. And it's just amazing when we look at the impact they're going to have, you know.
No question. I mean, we have the best job of all today, that's for sure. We definitely want to also say that none of this would be possible without our partners and our friends at Chevrolet. They have believed in OZY, and they also believe in change and resetting America and in investing in young people like you all. And certainly we wouldn't be here without them. I know we're blessed with a few extra minutes here, so I wanted to ask the young people, maybe we'll take 2 or 3 folks if they want to say a few more things about their aspirations for their work. I know Brandy was nice enough to raise her hand. So Brandy, tell us a little bit more about what you hope to do in the coming year.
Yes, I am particularly excited because I believe that multicultural creators have a great opportunity, especially in 2021, to thrive. And with this, I really, really hope with some of the stories that I've heard from clients like Colin Berry and Seth Francois, in creating creator equality, that we can really truly make impact and help multicultural creators with the deficit that they have been facing within that industry, create some type of standards and practices but also amplify their excellence. So that's what I'm particularly excited to participate in this program. And obviously, like I said, continuously make impact.
Brandy, thank you so much. We know that too often the conversation is dominated by the same voices. So your vision for really creating a collaborative that is multicultural with young people gives me great hope that the conversation will be more productive, more complicated in all the right ways. So I'm really excited to see what you do. I think your idea is awesome. So Dan, I know you wanted to say a little bit more about your project, another incredibly inspiring piece of work. Tell us more.
I am excited to see the impact that my project will have, because I've been extremely frightened by the increase of anti-LGBT and specifically anti-trans legislation that has been continually proposed and passed over the last couple of years. Right now, there are over 300 anti-LGBT bills circulating in America. And I know that a lot of the information that that proposes these bills is based in misinformation and lack of knowledge and understanding. And so I feel that having something like a program to educate people on the realities of the entire history of trans identity, because we've always been here, and having the knowledge about what the actual treatments are and what our lives are actually like will hopefully dispel some of the false arguments that have been waged against us.
Dan, thank you for your leadership and your courage. And there is no question that things like hate crimes and other pieces are on the rise. So your work will be incredibly important. I know you've already done a lot of work, so thank you for that. Tony, I know your idea is super cool. And since we have a few minutes, it would be really great to hear a little bit more about how you're going to go about meeting your mission.
Yeah, thank you so much. At our organization Break Time, we see that stable employment is the most critical factor in achieving stable housing. And for young people experiencing homelessness, of which there are 1 in 10 young adults in the US will experience homelessness at some point during the year. And so it's an incredibly urgent and widespread challenge. And getting that first job is often the hardest barrier to pass, especially when you're dealing with tons of life instability and a lot of negative stigma associated with experiencing homelessness. And so at Break Time, our goal this summer is continuing our mission of creating transitional employment opportunities where young adults get to work for $16 an hour, where they also get to serve their communities, working at food pantries, community health centers, and other community organizations, so that it's not only empowering young adults financially, but also empowering young adults to serve their own communities, to give back, and to turn the tables on the narrative around these young adults.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Umphrey, go ahead.
No, I was just telling Tony thank you for his
Great. All right, we will go to, we probably have time for a couple more. I would love to hear more from Arlene about her idea and just give everyone at home a greater sense of your vision here.
Yes, so this idea started with a program back last summer. I work in conjunction with 3 other people that are really hardworking partners. Our idea comes more from our own experiences. We have experienced this language disparity. We work in healthcare. We have myself experienced this disparity through learning the language and then helping my family translate to get the best healthcare as possible. So yes, we are thankful to get this opportunity, and we will work as hard as possible to improve the healthcare of our community of Newark, especially. Thank you.
You said Newark, right, Arlene?
Yes, a lot of my team members go to Rutgers Newark, and we're going to start by then and then implement that to other, yes.
Near and dear to my heart, where I served as superintendent and lived for 5 years. It's a beautiful city. So that's amazing. I think we will go.
That's Joel's hand too. Joel had his hand up.
Perfect.
Wonderful. Yes, I wanted to add a little bit as well. As you introduced earlier on, my project is to do with providing education packages in form of games for school-going children. And really one thing that has inspired that is that for a long time, education system has sort of in Uganda been based on teachers being the main source of learning. But also what we know children is they love to play and have fun. And so I'm hoping with the project we could be able to have more fun for children within classrooms, of course, as they learn learning content at school, but also as we make sure that they're engaging enough, they're having fun at school, because that's what children do better and do really good at. And so I'm looking forward to working with educators and bringing that within classrooms.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joel. Gabriel, maybe you can explain to folks why a project like yours is even necessary. I think not everyone might be aware of some of the challenges that people connected to the criminal justice system face.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, what's the craziest thing here is that we're all strangers, like the 12 of us we met like perhaps 30 minutes ago, and we're all here on Zoom communicating for free to thousands of people, and most of us take it all for granted. Unfortunately, that's really not the case for incarcerated people and their families. It can cost up to $100 for an hour-long phone call in prison. And that's just because prison communications is dominated by a $1.2 billion duopoly that's driving 1 in 3 of these families into debt, just paying for phone calls and in-person visitations alone. And you know, these are the bad actors, we like to say that these are the bad actors that we're here to take down. We see ourselves as the small Davids trying to take on this big Goliaths that have been around for years. And we have 2 main communication products right now. One is physical mail and video calling. Last year, we broke into the space through physical mail. We have a mobile app that has over 120,000 users. And this year, we're very focused on making live communications a reality in 3 states. And we're fundraising to make this possible. And that's why the award was so valuable to us.
Incredible idea, incredible leadership, and so needed in so many places. Grace, I know that we're all eager to hear from you, so we'll give you the last word from the applicant front, and then Dr. Umphrey and I will give some closing remarks. So please tell us more. We're all incredibly inspired.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so the Grace Fisher Foundation has been doing so much. This past year, we have been having adaptive dance classes. We've had an animated short featuring the creations of kids with disabilities, just to show everyone just how capable the disabled population is, just given the chance to create. And I'm so excited to have the chance to travel across the country and show just everyone around the country and around the world just how capable the disabled population is, just given that chance to create.
Well, Grace, we want to thank you for being a catalyst for change. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, Dr. Umphrey, we are coming almost to the end of our time. I wanted to ask if you had any final remarks, and I'll close this out. Anything you want to share with the folks at home, with our winners here?
Well, I hope everyone has been able to appreciate the depth of the genius of our finalists, and that they appreciate the scale of what our finalists are bringing to the world. And I hope they are as excited as we are about how they are looking to change the world. And I hope that we have more college students that are inspired by this year's geniuses, and that they are planning on applying next year and continue this cycle of impact on the world. Remember that you all are catalysts for change. So thank you to this year's Genius Award winners. We want to thank our sponsors, and we definitely want to thank our panelists and our judges who helped to evaluate this year's candidates. And thank you to the OZY board. So Cami, any other comments that you have as well?
Yeah, I mean, I did want to just again say thank you so much to Chevrolet for making this happen, for believing in young people, for believing in Resetting America, for believing in us at OZY, but mostly believing in the next generation of leaders that, you know, clearly are going to lead us to a different place in all the right ways. I also want to make sure we thank the other judges, Jalen Rose, Katty Kay, Padma Lakshmi, Mark Lazary, Carmen Yulene Cruz, and of course, my partner here, Dr. Umphrey. It's been super great getting to know her. But I think mostly we wanted to thank everyone who applied. Like we said, it was not easy, and you can see just from what you heard here today, just how inspiring a group of young people this is. You know, this makes me hopeful, and dream big, be bold. Not one single person on this Zoom seems to be accepting being put in any box that was ever made. And that makes me so inspired and sure that this will lead us to a great place. So I'm just grateful to share the space with you. Don't forget about the little people when you're famous. And if there's ever anything we can do personally or at OZY to help propel you to the next level, just know that we're here for you. And we believe that you will reset America. We really believe in you and in all of your genius. So thanks for sharing the stage with us today. And more importantly, thank you for your courage and your leadership. So let's give everyone here a round of applause. And for those of you at home, we really hope that you apply next year.